I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by doing some talking. So, it has been a while, I know, but I've been busy, and frankly, we're getting into the even busier season now, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a try. My plan is, I wanna try to make a video a month, and I know that's kind of disappointing, but I want to just live my life and go on with life, and I want to film what I'm doing throughout the month and compile it into a video. We're gonna try that. If it doesn't work and you guys don't like it, I don't like it, whatever it may be, we'll change it up, we'll do something. But last couple months I've been busy pursuing other dreams, farming, and I've been making a lot of YouTube videos about that. So if that's interesting, you can go check that out, link in the description. But I'm back now. Now, before I talk your ear off anymore, here's the footage from the very last hunt of my 2021 deer season. Well, here goes nothing. January 22nd, I sure waited long enough to go out hunting. We got, I think, a week left of deer season here, late season. I got the bow with me. I'm headed to the property I have permission on. It says there's been a group of doe there every afternoon, and maybe we'll get lucky and intercept them. I got a good feeling. Then again, I always have a good feeling and it never pans out. So here goes nothing. Pretty chilly out here today. 25 degrees out. I'm gonna absolutely sweat my balls off walking. Let's go get one. So I'm on my way to the stand, and this place is so thick. I'll give you a better view up in the tree, but it is super thick. And there's this gully that runs down the middle. I'm currently on my hands and knees right now trying to crawl through some of this underbrush just so I can get to the tree stand. I came back in here back in October when I got permission and blazed a trail back to the tree stand. It's very small and very tough to get to, but there's a trail and I have to crawl under all this stuff. But it's just really thick through here, and I gotta get down to over there. But I gotta get on my hands and knees and crawl through all this stuff. I'm all set up, ready to rock, and this is my first time actually hunting up here. I got permission back here in October-ish. September, October, sometime back then. But I wasn't able to come up here a lot during harvest because of harvest. So this is actually my first time up here, and I haven't been out late season yet at all because of other work obligations. But finally found a Saturday where I could get out and hunt. And this is a really nice spot. I got a trail cam down here about 5 yards from me on this little tree over here. And I checked it about a month ago and got a lot of doe pictures, as well as a decent, like, 5-point. He's a really old 5-point. He's got a lot of mass. This is what I'm looking at here. But right out here in front of me, that's about 40 yards right out into the field, so I got a perfect shooting lane. The only problem is my wind is blowing that direction. But we got a lot of deer sign up in this area, a lot of trails. There's a gully that runs right down through here, and some of the ice is broken down there, so I can tell that deer have been moving down through here. So we got about 2 hours until it's dark, and we're gonna wait. It's cold, a little breezy, but I'm layered up and I'm ready to put one on the ground. Well, it is so cold. And wow, okay, hold on. It's cold. No deer tonight. But on the bright side, look at that beautiful sunset. Look how good God is. How pretty is that? Anyway, very cold. It's time to go home. That last hour, man, it got brutal. Sun went down and it got cold, but anyway, another hunt. It's good to be out. So without further ado, what's the plan for this year? So I'm in it's springtime, very busy on the farm. A lot of stuff's happening at work on the farm, but there is some things that I can tie into hunting in the meantime, and that is food plots. It is time to think about food plots. Actually, I should have thought about this a long time ago, which I kind of did, but here's the idea. We got this meadow down here, meadow over here,
and a tree stand over there. Now I've hunted down in this meadow, this creek bottom, for many years, and I personally have never got it done down here. My brother has once or twice. He's shot at 1 or 2 down here. My dad got a buck across the creek. I've seen a buttload of deer over here, but I've just never been able to get it done. And it seems every time I move a tree stand, I see the deer in that corner, and then I move the stand that corner, and then I see him over in that corner. And it's been like a cat and mouse game, just running back and forth trying to chase these deer and pinpoint them and find where they're going to come out. So basically, if you've watched the channel, we call this area Death Valley. I don't know why, it's just there's a creek crossing there and we named it Death Valley. But most of the deer come from that direction over there. So there's deer down here. There's a lot of deer down here, and there's deer early season, late season. There's always deer down here. Over here we have our alfalfa field, and what used to be a cash crop field this year, we're turning it into a hay field, grass. So a lot of times we would get tons of deer out there, and even throughout the winter and late season, a lot of deer were out there feeding on a winter food source. But now that we're changing that to hay, we're probably not gonna have the deer activity out in that field that we normally do. So my thought is, I want to turn this meadow into more of a winter food source. We've had food plots here in the past. As you can see, this where all this dead grass is. This area used to be a food plot, and we used to have a food plot right here. The problem is, every year like clockwork, we get a huge rainstorm or hurricane. The creek rises about 6 or 7 feet, and this whole meadow floods. That is my only fear. And normally this happens late August, September sometime. And so that's right when deer season's starting, and the floods will come out and just obliterate everything down here. Now, I've had food plots in here before. They've stayed relatively hardy, and even if they get flooded out, some of it will kind of regerminate and grow back up through, and we'll have something. But I want to give it another go. I haven't had a food plot in here in 2 or 3 years because of that reason. So I'm going to give it another go here this year, but we're going to make this food plot a lot bigger. If you watch my other channel, the farming channel, you'll know that I pulled this old disc out of the weeds and fixed it up, and we were using it to disc some corn stalks. Still, I want to use it and put in a nice food plot. Normally we would mow it down and take a chisel plow and a drag harrow and a whole process, but now that we got a disc, we can make food plots a lot better. So my plan is, I'm going to come through and mow a good chunk of this, not all of it, and I'm not going to get in all those trees, but I want to mow kind of from up there down through here and kind of hook my way around over there. And I want to make kind of a big kill plot, and then I want to maybe put 1 or 2 more tree stands in this area so I can hunt different wind directions. I can keep a tree stand over in that corner, but then maybe put one over there or over there for different wind directions and different scenarios. Now, as far as what I'm planting, I might make it a mix. I might maybe make this side a winter mix, and over there maybe a year-round mix or something. I wanted to put corn down in here, but that's not going to happen because I don't have my hands on a corn planter. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe just a clover. We'll see. Now, there's another place. I'm not gonna go there right now. Sorry, I'm crunched for time. But there's another place on the other side of the property where we have a lock-on tree stand, and there's a open spot on the top of this hill, right on the knoll of the hill, right on this knoll, this hill. There's an open spot in the trees, and I kind of want to take a weed eater up there, knock down thistles, maybe take the little loader, push all the brush back, and then take the little chisel plow, turn up a little dirt, and put some throw and grow food plot seed down, and just see if I can get something started up there, because there's a lot of deer up in that area, and maybe having a nice food source right up there. It's right next to an oak flat. Maybe it'll do something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done talking. Thank you guys for watching. The next video that you will see will be us making a food plot. So hang tight. Thank you for watching. Good to be back.